not necessarily a review-based system. It's more of my opinions on the set, noting sort of the size of the set that you get, as well as the piece count. It's just literally defining a review, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Okay, so we're starting with a set that comes from one of my least favourite films, Harry Potter and the Good Bit of Filler, apart from the last 5 minutes. This is very ironic considering that this is one of my favourite books. The film just really didn't do it for me. However, we're not here to talk about the film, we're here to talk about the Lego set, The Rise of Voldemort. Starting off like a normal review, this comes in a small box and it consists of 184 pieces. It's about £20 in the UK, depending on whether you can find it on sale or not, and to me the price per part ratio is actually pretty good. Taking a look at the minifigures, we get Harry Potter in one of the coolest outfits I think I've seen him in. Wish they had used dark red instead of this bright red, considering that Gryffindor has always been associated with the dark red in my opinion. Similar to the minifigure from the Hungarian Horntail set, it just looks way better in the dark red. Wish they had used it here. Would have just made that minifigure seem a hell of a lot better if you ask me, if we'd had those colours that I think look a bit more accurate to the film. Next we got the big mean boy himself. He comes with a generic skirt piece, which I think LEGO could have put printing on to make this figure seem a bit more valuable. Also, I don't like his facial expression. I honestly prefer the one in the CMF series. I think he looks a bit more menacing, but it is nice to have another face variant of Voldemort. If you wanted to, you could always put the CMF head on this figure, and it would be fine. Next is Wormtail. He's Wormtail. He's one of the best figures in this pack. I believe he's the only Wormtail we've had in minifigure form that doesn't look like trash. His accessories are some of the best in my opinion. We get a knife piece instead of a wand, which I think is quite cool. And you also get 2 of those in this pack. And we also get the Baby Voldemort piece, which everybody has talked about now. I'm really glad we're getting a Harry variant in the CMF series. But this Baby Voldemort piece, I think, looks way better than that Harry piece, in my opinion. I just feel like they put a little bit more effort into this piece than the Harry piece. And I really hope we get a Baby Yoda version when we get more Mandalorian sets in the future. Here's where the set in terms of minifigures really drops off for me. I don't like the Death Eater. I think he looks really basic. I like the face print, but that's pretty much it. Comes with a hat, I guess. Moving on to the actual set itself, I think the whole set in general is just pretty damn good actually. Not only do you get these sloped pieces, which I think makes it a hell of a lot more dynamic compared to just a flat plate with some bricks built up, which I think if this was, I wouldn't like the set as much. As for the feature that Voldemort pops out of the ground, I'm not really a fan of play features, but then again, I understand that this set is going to be for kids as well, and they're probably going to want to recreate that scene. I just don't think it's the greatest play feature. LEGO play features are always very basic.
On the other side of the model, you have the main play feature of the set. If you place Rey in this turntable with her lightsaber and you rotate it like this, she will knock off the boulder.
But I'm glad that it doesn't take away from the set, unlike some other play features which can make the set look really ugly. I'm glad that LEGO and this new wave of 2020 Harry Potter sets have hidden their play features fairly well, so adult collectors and children collectors can still have the same set and not care too much. I am one to modify my sets, so I have added a couple more fire element pieces to the cauldron at the back and a bit more foliage pieces. But other than that, I haven't done too much. I am thinking of just destroying this set and trying to make a really cool mock variant of the entire scene. I think it would just be a better place to put my minifigures, and I'd show that mock eventually in the future. But now on to the big main question. Yeah, it's worth your money. I don't feel like I've been ripped off here. I paid the full price for this set, around £20. Nothing annoyed me in the building process. The minifigures are fairly cool, and it's a great display piece. Only really using stickers for the graves, and even then the stickers are actually matched to the colours of the bricks very well, which is more than I can say for other sets in this line. And considering this set is about to retire at the end of 2020, I would highly recommend trying to go out and finding it on sale, just picking one up at normal price. It's not one of those sets that I would say, hey, you need to get this set on a sale price. If you guys would like to see other sets as part of this series, please let me know which sets you'd like to see in the comments below. Don't just recommend sets that I know are going to be a waste of money. I'm not that stupid. But there are some sets that I do own that I do feel like I wasted my money on, and I will be doing a few of those sets in this series. Follow the Instagram for previews of the next videos coming up. Links are all in the description. Go ahead and hit that subscribe and the bell icon. I will see you guys in the next video where we'll be taking a look at my Hogwarts Express. Goodbye. I really wish they had just recolored one of these.